Hey, what's up everybody? It's Dave coming back with another video. It's Christmas time, it's that time of the year, and I got myself a little present. So in previous videos, you might have heard me talking about BMX racing, kind of getting excited. Went to the track all over the summer and raced the last 2 races of the season. Been riding a 24-inch Stolen Saint. Stolen is the bike company. I did not steal the bike, but it's their 24-inch Saint is their model. It's more of a street bike. And caught back up with some friends who are racing 20s and riding 20s, and really kind of got hooked back on the 20-inch. So this is the Mongoose. It's their title series. It's the XXL. So a lot of people, you can find the Pro size or the ProXXL. This is actually the XXL, and super cheap entry-level race bike with 3-piece cranks, decent components, nice aluminum frame. And it's under $300. And if you go with the red one right now on Amazon, it's like $320. But this thing was under $300. This is going to be the blue one. And I left it in my wish list for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then they gave an extra 10% off. So this thing came in at $265, shipped to the door. So we're going to unbox it. We're going to put it together, and then hopefully later on today, I'm hitting the track and maybe take you guys with me for a little riding. But let's see what we get. Here we go. So I've struggled with these before, so I already undid the staples. Let's see what's inside. Cozy seat. First thing to do, undo all of the zip ties. I'm going to do that off the rug and then put it back on the stand in a second. Alright, so out of the box, this thing has super nice blue finish. It was packaged incredibly well. Obviously it's shipping from China, I guess. It is coming through Amazon, so I know some of you guys are like, bro, you used to race, why are you doing like an entry-level bike? It's Mongoose. Mongoose sold out to Walmart. Here's the thing. I got a friend of mine who's got a nonprofit. It's called RADshare. It's here in the local Richmond area. They've actually partnered with some of the guys that own FBM, who have partnerships with Mongoose, and just from being in the industry for 20 years, I know those guys. They actually they work in the inner city to help get kids out of the projects and onto the bike track, build some self-esteem, build some team camaraderie, all that good stuff. They've got a ProXXL version of this bike, so I got to ride it, so I know what I was getting into. It's a great bike right out the box. Now that was an XL, this is the XXL, so a little longer, a little bit better fit for me, but anyway, we've got some wheels here, packaged with crazy stuff. They're unsealed hubs, but I've been riding unsealed hubs on my 24-inch anyway. They're smooth, it's tight. It's got a decent 2-inch tire on it. Everybody's running street tires on the track nowadays anyway, because like our track is paved turns and rock dust, jumps and stuff. The reflectors are gonna come off. But let's get into the bike and see what we got. It's pretty much add the handlebars on, put the wheel on, the pedals on, and start riding it. Well, let's do it together. All right, now these guys come out of the factory painted black, and it's metal, but it's got paint on it. I'm gonna run just some sandpaper in here just to get the paint off, get down to bare metal on the both sides of the stem. I'm going to check the handlebars as well because I'll probably do it on the handlebars too. Yeah, so I'm just going to rough this bottom part on this the handlebars up a little bit. The bars are a little wider than I prefer, so later on I might just take a 1/2 inch off and scoot these grips in 1/2 inch. Yeah, that'll get me started to the track today though. Don't remove the tag unless you're the owner. I do think it's funny how they got the crank arms labeled for the right and the left. I don't know if you can see this, but up here on the forks it says rear. Who knows who puts these things together? All right, so you see here, just kind of took off a little bit of the paint. Still got some grip in there. Did the same thing on the bars. Let's get this thing stacked on here. Already got the bars on. They're just in a basic setup. They're not cranked down yet. Obviously, once we get the bike on the floor and we've set the chain tension on the back, we can adjust brakes and we'll finish all that stuff up in a minute. Front wheel. The tires are directional. Standard 15mm nut on the front. Same 15mm on the back. Quick shout out to Aldi, the grocery store that carries the most random things like a $20 bike stand, primo. Back to the bike. Owner's manual. It should just say ride the bike. Excellent. Reflectors and safety gear. And some pedals. Now these are the Mongoose stock pedals. I'm actually not going to run these. I've got some old GT 3-piece pedal, GT platforms that I'm going to stick on this thing. Let me go get those. There we go, old school. I've had these things since like 94. They don't barely spin that good. We used to crank these things down so when we would do no footers, they wouldn't spin. All right, the bike's built, it's together. Brakes are tweaked a little bit. I'm gonna take it down now. We gotta tighten up all the stuff up here, give a once over on the cranks, and slap the bike rack on. Head to the track in a little bit. Alright, we're out here at the track. Just me and the boys right now. But this thing is looking fresh, ready to go. I'm gonna give this thing the once over. I did bunny hop outside my house and the bars just went whoop. So I had to crank that headset down, the stem down pretty tight to keep it locked in. But this thing's ready. Let's see what it can do.